What is roof sheathing? Roof sheathing, also known as wood decking, is the components that make up the roof frame, and this is where the roofing materials like ice and water shield, membranes, and also the asphalt shingles or other components are directly adhered or applied to. Did you know that plank sheathing was used before plywood was invented? These are long wood boards that run across the roof decking of the property. You usually find these in older homes, and they come in two types of sizes, 1x6 or 1x8. Sheet sheathing are what you most currently see in homes that are newer or new construction. These come in sheets that are either OSB or plywoods. What is OSB? OSB is oriented strand boards, and they are made of many particles of wood strip and pieces that are actually compounded together and pressed. This is a very popular choice that we see in construction today. However, I personally do not like OSB boards and do not recommend them. So here's my favorite, which is plywood. Plywood is wood, and the thickness of it depends on the weight load that it's going to have on top. However, in most construction, we will see plywood of 1/2 inch or more. Here are 3 things you should know about roof sheathing. Number 1 is roof sheathing can be replaced anytime during the roof replacement process. It's important to actually be replaced so no roofing components are installed in inadequate roof sheathing, because what will happen is that over time that roofing system will fail prematurely. How do we inspect roof sheathing? Well, we inspect it visually, obviously, if we see that it's rotted, but we also inspect it manually by walking on top of it to see if it has trapped any moisture, making the wood sheathing spongy. And we also inspect it in another way, bonus way, inside the attic. Sometimes roof sheathing that is perfectly on the outside, sturdy, might actually be covered with black mold inside the home, causing for a very poor health situation and quite frankly dangerous for anybody living in the home. Number 2 thing you should know about roof sheathing is that it impacts the building code. You obviously want to always check the building code for your roof sheathing, especially when you're replacing the roofing system. Here's something you should know. As you've just learned about rotten or damaged roof sheathing that has to always be replaced, in 2018 International Residential Code, roof coverings, roofing materials said that it should be applied in accordance well applicable to provisions of this section. The code means that local roofing contractors must follow all installation instructions provided by the manufacturer. Because of this, plank sheathing that has more than 1/8 gap between planks must be replaced due to the manufacturer's installation instruction before any materials can be installed. Failing to do so will void your warranty with the manufacturer. So keep in mind and understand this law, especially if you have wood plank boards that do have that 1/8 gap between them, as it may mean that you will need a roof sheathing upgrade before installing the roofing system. And the 3rd thing you should know about roof sheathing is that it greatly impacts the cost of your new roof replacement. I'm not gonna lie to you, this part hurts, but if you think that there is a slight possibility that you might need sheathing upgrades or replacements in your roofing system, you probably want to have this evaluated very closely so you are ready for these costs, as these costs can range from $5,000 to $15,000 on average per project. Wood is expensive, plywood is expensive, and the people that do this work, well, they have to get paid. Those are 3 things you should know about roof sheathing. And if you like this video and you felt like you learned a lot and you're ready for your next roof replacement, well, subscribe and we can keep learning more.